I bind into myself today the strong virtue of an invocation of the Trinity. I believe the Trinity that is in unity, the Creator of the universe. I bind into myself today the virtue of the incarnation of Christ with his baptism, the virtue of his crucifixion with his burial, the virtue of his resurrection with his ascension, and his coming forth on the judgment day, that I may have abundant reward. I bind into myself today the virtue of the love of seraphim, in the obedience of angels, in the hope of resurrection unto reward, in prayers of patriarchs, in predictions of prophets, in preaching of apostles, in faith of confessors, in purity of holy virgins, in deeds of righteous men. I bind into myself today the power of heaven, the light of sun, the brightness of moon, the splendor of fire, the flashing of lightning, the swiftness of wind, the depth of sea, the stability of earth, the compactness of rock. I bind into myself today God's power to guide me, God's might to uphold me, God's wisdom to teach me, God's eye to watch over me, God's ear to hear me, God's word to give me speech, God's hand to guide me, God's way to lie before me, God's shield to shelter me, God's host to secure me, against the snares of demons, against the seductions of vices, against the lusts of nature, against everyone who meditates injury against me, whether far or near, whether few or many. I invoke today all these virtues against every hostile, merciless power which may assail my body and soul, against the incantations of false prophets, against the dark laws of heathenism, against the false laws of heresy, against the deceits of idolatry, against the spells of witches, smiths, and druids, against every knowledge that binds the soul of man. Christ, protect me today against every poison, against burning, against drowning, against death wound, that I may receive abundant reward. Christ with me, Christ before me, Christ behind me, Christ within me, Christ beneath me, Christ above me, Christ at my right, Christ at my left, Christ in the fortress, Christ in the chariot seat, Christ in the stern, Christ on the fantail, Christ in the heart of everyone who thinks of me, Christ in the mouth of everyone who speaks to me, Christ in every eye that sees me, Christ in every ear that hears me. I bind into myself today the strong virtue of an invocation of the Trinity. I believe the Trinity that is in unity, the Creator of the universe. Amen. Pater noster, qui es in caelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum,
Breastplate.